We live in a very egocentric economy, so it's important to be aware that we're not the middle of the universe, we're not the center of life, and actually how do we move from an egocentric economy to an ecocentric economy. Retreats are spaces for pollination of ideas. We, as Be the Earth, are deeply aligned to our values and principles, being in connection with nature.
How do we interact with the earth in a meaningful way? We're here to respect it, to have it, to breathe it in, but not in any way to cause disruption.
Just being here allows you to come back to nature, to be with nature and remind yourself that you actually need nature to survive.
Nature and natural spaces are so important because it gives you that sense of vision and that sense of freedom, and it's all invisible things that you don't really know that you're not living with until you're in those spaces again, and there's a sense of freedom.
There's an unseen element that always plays such an important role within every retreat. So whether that's the wind picking up at a certain moment, or rain or sun, and often a butterfly will come in, a bird will fly in at a certain moment, and it's all part of the whole. So we need to include that intelligence as part of the conversation.
A lot of people have forgotten that nature is not something separate from us, that we are part of nature. And so coming back into the space is a very good way to reconnect those important parts of ourselves that we've lost, and thus connect better with one another.
And if we can immerse ourselves in nature, we can learn a lot about ourselves, our possibilities, our strengths. Maybe I can heal myself. And the more people heal, the more we heal the land, the more we can heal the spaces that we live in.
In spaces like these, and collaborating with other organizations and with other networks, it plays a role of being a catalyst to whatever projects or programs that you are currently having within your community.
Everyone that's here is here because of the work they're doing in the world, within their circles of influence. So coming together in a community of change makers really inspires each other to feel like part of something greater.
Also, what it has done for many people is validate their dreams, and they have been understood and treated with the respect in which they deserve, but also had a community of people who are now prepared to share in building that dream.
When we think of agriculture, in the current system, we tend to put lots of one plant in a field and create a monoculture. And the plants don't learn from each other. There's no diversity there, and there's no resilience in that field. Why we bring people together who are all working on similar issues but in different ways is that we all have something to learn from each other. We're all just part of the solution. We're all part of an ecosystem that is the change that's coming. So we try and create as much diversity within our gatherings as we can, because diversity supports healthy ecosystems.